Ooh, another stunning Hales location meeting. I don't know, yes, I gotta make a motion.
Somebody does, and then just there's nothing to read, really, so. Okay, we can't start the meeting without Kevin.
Good morning.
Oh, we could.
Bob. Hi, Bob.
Look, we got Fred King from Wolfboro here. What else do you want?
Well, yeah, but he's here.
That's right.
He's here. He has better attendance than some of the other commissioners used to have.
Easy.
We don't name any names.
Let go of the past. Let it go.
Haven't missed one yet.
You haven't.
In fact, he's got me up by one this year because I had to miss one in June. That's scary.
You have a good attendance record.
I only missed one meeting. So
Yeah, I know, that's what I said.
And the only other time I'm gonna miss is gonna be in November.
A couple of meetings that he was here, but I don't know if he really attended.
Are we ready,
You
Commissioner
just
Taylor?
watch what you say.
It's your pleasure.
I know where you live.
I know that, but.
Right on us
trying
at
to be-
8:30.
Trying to be considerate. All right, I guess it's, we're ready to go here. Welcome to the July 14th Carroll County Commission meeting.
May I make a suggestion?
Yes,
Let's do the Pledge of Allegiance.
let's do it. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Legal.
Well, it appears we're not exciting enough because we have no media that I can see.
I did hear from a member of the media that he is running late and may have some questions.
Somebody from the Conway Daily Sun?
It is.
Oh, that's shocking.
He asked me to let you know he's headed here.
So I'd say we move as fast as we can. So
Well, we
can
will
have an
move
empty room.
forward until he arrives. That would lead us to public comment.
Fred King from Wolfboro.
Yes, Fred King from Wolfboro. I just want to do a little follow-up on the meals at the county home.
Oh, yeah.
Because we got a count on how many possibly a week free meals go out at the county home, and what the policy is on it. I have heard again that, in the evenings, several family members come in with the whole family to have dinner, and, again, some of the staff over there said they're not eligible to have dinner, but, there's troops of people coming in for it. So I think that's something that we ought to talk to the administrator on and figure out, there's 103 beds over there. If one person came in, for lunch and dinner, we could be giving away 200 meals a day.
We'll see what we can do.
Thank you.
Thanks, Fred. Warden, anything?
Just here to
Observe?
listen and observe, yeah.
Seeing no further public comment, we will recess to go into Hill's location at
8:32.
8:32.
So move.
All in favor? Second. All in favor?
I'm the chairman, don't look at me. Mr. Chairman.
Well, we're just going to this location. So we have two things. We have the minutes of, what dates are those minutes?
June 16th and June 30th.
Were we all here for all those?
Yes, well, hang on a second. No, not on June,
I thought one of them.
nope.
Right.
No, we were, all three of us were here.
We all,
Yeah.
okay.
No, I wasn't. June 16th, I wasn't.
That's what I thought. I thought one of them was missing.
That was the day I missed.
Let me have to give that to Commissioner.
You know, a motion?
Do we need a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second, all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Abstained.
And then we have the minutes for,
On the 30th, which I motion we approve because they're a concise, compact, total representation of what we did that day. So I move we approve the 30th.
second,
Second.
all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Go. The definition of paper shuffling, right here.
Yes.
Right now.
And then we have one other agenda item for Hales locations, a check to the county for reimbursement for, I believe, taxes and something else, Melissa?
Should be the QuickBooks subscription and
All right.
tax collector
Yeah.
salary.
And that check is in the amount of, once I find it, $7,709.63.
That was nice of them.
Motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Go.
And I believe that concludes our Hales location business, correct? Melissa?
Yes.
So we will reconvene for the approval of the minutes of June 30th, 8:34. Have we all looked at those?
Oh, yeah, there's, yeah.
They were fairly concise, as they always are.
Reader's Digest would be proud. I'm good.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Oh, yeah, that's the day we released a budget back when.
That is correct. Next, we have the manifests. Accounts payable, July 3rd. Wow, we're up to 30/25. Wow, years go by fast. The years go by really fast.
Yes, they do.
It's just a
And we
drudge.
still look good.
It's a drudge around, don't worry about it.
No, it's not me. It's here on the list.
That's the illusion of.
Accounts payable for July 3rd, 2025 in the amount of, whoa, spent a lot of money spent a lot of money July 3rd. $1,238,930.26.
Deuce, you say.
Payroll of July 3rd, $289,334.88. Payables for July 10th, $393,042.22, and payroll for July 11th of $314,921.38. Motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Next, we have Executive Director Siemens,
In our report.
who will tell us about the budget, which I looked at.
So you all received a copy of this
We
week's
did.
budget versus actual? I didn't note anything
And
significant.
it believes everybody's behaving. And
Yeah, it looks like the majority of our revenue is now posted, so you'll notice the 900,000 extra that we received from ProShare.
Right,
Other than that, everything seems to be on track.
we're in pretty good shape.
You know, if you had any questions?
Any questions, Commissioner McCarthy?
No.
Any Commissioner Chandler?
No, fine.
Okay, moving right along.
We have an agreement from our attorney, Tom Clausen. He handles all of our labor matters.
Was that just a renewal, or did he
He's-
update it?
He's updating it. His current hourly rate is $250 per hour, and he's proposing to increase that to $300 an hour beginning on September 1st.
Wants a raise. I think the last time, I don't think he's had a raise for a while, if I remember correctly.
So, and he was on a retainer where he was charging us a flat amount every month.
Right.
But then he came back to us and said, I'm not really doing as much as I thought I would be, so let's do it on an hourly, and that seems to be working out just fine.
Better for us.
Yeah.
Better is it less expensive.
So I just need a motion to approve and a signature on the second page.
Did you get this one?
Oh, I'm not approving that.
More money
A
in that.
motion?
I need a motion.
So moved.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed. It's a 2-to-1 vote.
It's a 2-to-1 vote, our first 2-to-1 vote.
Oh, bravo. Good for us to see.
By the way, this can be terminated at any time.
Yes, yeah.
Just so that you know, Commissioner Barney.
Yeah, I think I've made myself clear on this
Yes.
subject.
Next, I have the 2025 MS45. I had provided the board a copy previously. You wanted extra time to review it. This was prepared by our auditor, and it's the financial report of the budget for 2024 that's due to DRA. We just need a motion and a signature from the chair, I believe, or does it say the clerk? I don't. On the top.
It says, under penalty of perjury, I declare that I have examined the information contained in this form, and to the best of my belief it is true and correct and complete. And that is the clerk of the board. It's the MS 45.
And I just need a motion to approve it and authorize the clerk to sign it.
I move we approve it and authorize the clerk to sign it.
Do I hear a second?
You have to second it.
I have to second it?
Yes.
I'll second it.
There you
All
go.
in favor?
Aye.
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 Because if you didn't, you'd be wrong.
Oh, it would be,
I take things out of order just a little bit. Can we do the bid opening on the paving
sure.
next? Okay, we received one bid in response to our request for proposals.
That would have been from GMI, I'm sure.
Yes.
Do you care to open that?
Give it to Mr. Chairman.
Why did
I
you do that?
don't know.
Do you need a letter opener?
He's got fingernails.
I don't know. Wow. Guess they didn't want anybody looking at this.
It's sealed, all right.
It's sealed all right.
Oh,
I
got
could
another guy in the
I
audience.
could get out my Bowie knife that's in my bag, but I guess.
Thanks, Bob.
I'm shaking athletic hands here. See what we got.
We installed carpet at the nursing home.
The carpet installation is at the county attorney's office, the sheriff's department, and at the jail.
Oh, you told me that. I knew that. Tell them to give us back our conference room, they can have their carpet.
We have one bid from GMI Paving for all of the various things that we wanted done, which was sidewalks and a few other things. It's all in here. And let's see, usually it's at the very back, so let's see what we got here. It appears
How much do we have budgeted for this?
So this is part of a supplemental that the delegation is currently open to for
Okay.
spending the former ARPA funds that are currently in our fund balance.
Thank you.
They didn't approve it at their May meeting because they asked for more solid pricing, so we
Right.
went out to RFP.
Oh, that's right.
Don't make this easy. Looking for the final number here.
Oh, yeah, you yelled at me.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I never know. Rarely.
I actually did walk around the old square building, and I agree with what you said.
Thank you.
Of course, the rocket has to go in the corner over here.
Good.
But since we're never getting our conference room back.
Did they give you 2 copies?
Yes, they did. Commissioner Parker, it appears to me that it looks like it's $996,800.
So I think it,
But I don't think that's the total. There's some other things on
Project
here.
cost is $398,460.
so if you.
Oh, yeah, there it is, right there on the
Yes,
bottom.
it says lump
Very
sum.
good, right there on the bottom, lump sum.
So I think they broke it out, if they did it correctly, they would have broken it on the 3 or 4 different bids.
But I don't
So,
think that's the whole thing.
On the front page.
Oh, yeah, additional budget cost,
Right.
$1880. Okay.
I'm reading it upside down, but
60,
so what I
administration
was-
building would be like
Yeah,
60,920.
there's
And then bid number 2 should be separate and,
It'd be nice just to say.
All right, so I don't believe, it doesn't look like they gave us a lump sum total, so
We can have a nice handheld diagram.
the first bid number 1 is for $60,920, and it's for various things. The majority of it looks like the Mountain View parking lot walkways for $398,460. And there's another smaller piece for $18,800,
Then there's the.
$16,530.
You already mentioned 398,000.
And you would,
Yes.
yes,
Okay,
and you
sorry.
would think there'd be a total number here, but there is not. So we'll have to, our executive director can add those up at some point and give us the,
And the way the RFP went out is separate projects. So we'd have the admin building, the Mountain View parking lot, driveway, sidewalks, the impound lot that the sheriff was hoping for.
so we can pick and choose which ones we want to,
Right, rather than one lump,
Do.
all or nothing, so.
Oh, wait a minute. Nope, that's not it.
And then one of them should have been just patching and fixing
Yes.
some areas around the
it's
complex.
towards the end of the $18,000.
All right,
A lot of pavement.
So, what did we have budgeted for this, 2 million?
so our initial proposal, I think, for these was around 650,000. So I don't think the bid
All right,
actually
we
came
will
in that high. So
we will
we'll
review
it.
this and proceed at a subsequent meeting. GMI is the only bidder, for whatever reason,
They're the only ones that looked at the project.
I don't know why that is.
I don't either. Carpet,
This is for the carpet.
yes. Yeah.
The next bid opening is for carpet installation. Thanks, Gene.
Thank you.
For carpet installation, and that is for the sheriff's office and what, I mean, the county attorney and what else?
County attorney,
Bunch
sheriff's,
of other things.
hallways.
Yeah.
Um, County attorney, an office in the sheriff's department, and then carpeting at the jail.
And Melissa's lounge.
No.
This is from Cobalt Construction Management.
Again, that's the only bid we received. I don't know if anyone else.
It's interesting.
They were supposed to have dropped it off Thursday afternoon before 4 o'clock. They told me they were on their way.
A different one? Oh.
Yeah, the one that did the...
The people that did the carpet at the nursing home?
They emailed it to me, and I said, we don't take emailed proposals. You have to run it up there. So I think they were sending somebody up to run it up.
Oh, okay. So that's the only one we received.
Oh,
If you choose to accept the emailed proposal, you'd have to decide on that.
I'd like to see it. Did they email it to you?
I have it in my email, but I didn't submit it because
All right, let's table it. I think let's table this till next week and we'll revisit it.
okay.
The one bid we got was from Cobalt, and I'm not sure exactly. Again,
But if we do we have a time for doing it? Oh,
We did, and the RFP also said that we don't accept email bids.
no, and there was a time
There
that
was a
had to be in.
dead-
it's got a
deadline.
bunch of them on
So
our
I-
page.
I think this is what we got. We don't have the option of looking at those.
No, it was pretty clear in
Probably.
the RFP.
If you only get one, do you have to take the one bid?
no,
No.
you can put it back out to bid.
Put it back out to bid if you want, but
I think I have a grand total here of
as long as you don't
38,000.
announce it.
What's the 67,000 I'm looking at here?
I don't know, because I don't know what you're.
Base price including jail off hours, 67,268.
Jail.
On page, well, there's no page numbers. Yeah.
What the hell is the jail legal over 2 offices? Was that the bid?
I'm not sure if we're gonna revisit this.
Yeah.
We gotta do some more work on this.
Is this
We're gonna do some more work on this.
within the budget?
Yes, I believe so.
So this is another
We can come
instance
up with a
of the
number.
supplemental budget.
Okay.
Delegation wanted
This is
firm
what we
numbers
had to-
before it.
What we figured, yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
It says they want a deposit of 6726, that's usually 10%, so the 67,000 number is probably correct as a total. We need some clarification on that.
Well, I'll tell you that I believe if we advertise it with parameters on when it had to be in, and we got one, and that's the one we should go with.
I agree with you, but they're saying there may have been a paper copy delivered here, so we have to double check to make sure we have a paper copy delivered within the
Or
time.
we don't have a paper copy.
We don't.
Or we don't, I don't know if
Or we don't.
Well, we would have that if
We don't.
It's either up there or it's not.
It's not.
I mean, it's,
At the nursing home or at the?
no, at the administration building.
Then go with, I agree with you, I go with what we got.
What we approved the bid we received.
Well, second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And this, the paving one, though, you want to hold until your next meeting, so you can,
Yeah, I got questions on that.
Yes, I'd like to look at that a little further.
okay.
Especially about the, was everything gone over? Do we need to do every upgrade right now? Or,
We can look it over.
I was gonna say, or did we survey
We need
it?
to look at it.
And I'll have Will and Bob, I'll get them both a copy, and Rich at the nursing home, yeah, we'll talk about it. Oh, the minutes that you approved for June 30th, if you could sign those. Another one of the projects we were working on through the supplemental was the electronic file storage.
Yes.
We've received 2 quotes, which I sent to the commissioners.
I saw those.
It hasn't gone out to bid. It's a service. Doesn't have to unless you want it to. Others were invited to submit quotes. Both companies came out and met with Karen in the finance office and Justin in IT, and went on a tour of all the places where we have records stashed, and came up with those 2 quotes. And I don't.
We have a lot of back here paper records stored, and we're attempting to put them electronically so we don't have to store everything over here.
Yeah.
And what was it, it was somewhere in the vicinity of 230,000.
Yes, and I don't have my copy, but
Yeah, I
yours is
got
in
it,
your
yeah.
book.
I looked at it.
So they'll go through, they've priced it out by separate departments.
Yeah, I saw it.
What we'd like to, if we can, with approval from the delegation for the funding, is to do HR this year, to let HR be the first department. Their records are more organized and identical. Just
The delegation didn't fund that.
No, it's another one of those supplemental.
All right, so we'll resubmit it at the next.
Yeah, so I just need the commissioner's approval to move forward with one of the quotes that we can send to the delegation. So do you want to do that now, or do you want to wait till you do the paving one?
Yeah, let's
And
wait
give
till
it
we do,
some more
let's wait till
time.
we do the paving one, we'll take one and look at it.
Okay. Yep. The last thing I have is the USDA funding for the annex project. So we should probably have a discussion at some point. I don't know if that point is today.
Well, considering that we're running 35 minutes ahead of schedule, I suppose we could start a discussion.
Okay. So in order to go to the next step and get approval for our $2 million congressional funding that we got through Shaheen's office, USDA needs 2 things: an updated budget and plan, and for the commissioners to approve the assurances, which is the standard language in federal grants saying that you'll comply with all grant requirements.
I've seen those things.
So, The hard part is putting together a budget and deciding where the commissioners want to move forward with the project.
How much of the project we want to do, which is just kind of the chicken and the egg, because we got 2 million, but we don't know exactly what 2 million will buy us.
Well, considering that my motion to burn this whole complex has always been shot down, I guess we're gonna have to do something.
If we want the money.
Yeah.
So I gave you a copy of this, it's in your book, and I also sent it to you.
Well, I was talking,
This is the original, back when Siemens was gonna help us do the whole project, so
For $8 million.
this is
How
how.
much?
It was 7.8 or something originally.
8 million, yeah.
I use round numbers. It's close. It would have been 8 million by the time we were done, maybe 10.
well, I've been beaten down in my belief that if the county attorney's not gonna give us back our meeting space, which he has quite said he's not giving us back our meeting space, I still think
Nice try.
we should take it by eminent domain if we had it, but we don't. On the map, and God, I'm gonna hate myself for saying this. Refurbish this room, get rid of that kitchen, use the back behind us in the old original yellow building for storage, and get rid of the rest. So we can scale it down, and the room does get used by outside folks a lot, according to Melissa. We still have some storage, get rid of the pellet boiler. We're gonna have a laundry space opened up. So I would say we should budget for whatever.
Should we get rid of the pellet boiler?
Yes, we should. Is it being used? Is the pellet boiler
Well, that's
being
not the
used?
question. It will at some point, will we ever need it again? I guess that's the question.
Would you like Bob to speak?
Yes, come right up, come right up.
Put me on the spot.
I want, yeah, well, we want the solid answer, do we or do we not need it? If we do need it, I'm gonna paint it.
Historically, we got the pellet boilers through a grant. I'm not sure where the grant came from, but we got it paid for with a grant. So it cost us to install it, but we got the boiler and the equipment for free. At the time, propane was more expensive than pellets, so it made sense financially to play the market. And I still think it makes sense to play the market. However, for the last 7 or 8 years, propane has been less expensive than pellets. So we've been burning propane. I've only been burning maybe a silo or 2 of pellets per year just to keep everything exercised and used. I haven't been using it to save utility money because propane has been beating pellets. Whether you want to, I mean, it's going to cost us money to get rid of those. They're not just, we don't just cut them free and put them out in the front yard with a for sale sign on them. That's not how that works.
That's not what I was told.
So, getting rid of them, I think that they would go to scrap. I don't think anybody would buy them. That's just my personal opinion. There may be somebody out there who wants used pellet boilers, I don't know. But
How much in pellets does it cost to see you just to keep it?
a silo full is 30 tons, it's about $9 grand.
That's a lot.
But it's, pellets are more expensive than propane, so we've been burning propane. Simple
What
economics.
did I see the last brick bill at $137 or something for propane? I thought we were higher than that.
No, it's about 147, I think.
It's 147?
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a few months since I've looked at it, but,
It's cheap.
yeah. Because we buy it in bulk, we buy tractor trailer loads.
I'll defer to my fellow commissioners.
I'm late for this program, so
So am I.
I'm listening.
So personally, I wouldn't get rid of the pellet boilers. We have them, we own them,
And we have to exercise them every year.
we should. I mean, seals,
Don't get gunky.
yeah,
Is that a word? Yeah.
Gunky is a word.
it's an understandable word, absolutely.
For him it is.
I'm
So-
I'm waiting for Commissioner
Well, even
Parker.
exit, whatever, the difference, it isn't that much, right? To
No,
operate
there's
them-
not a big difference in price, but propane is still cheaper.
No, I know, I agree, we should be using propane, but to operate those once in a while is not costing.
No, I think it's a good idea to run a pellet of silo through.
$9 grand,
Every year.
it's $9 grand.
Yeah.
Do you have to buy a whole pot, so?
Oh, no.
Yeah, oh yeah, you have to fill the.
You have to
yeah.
fill
But
it.
it isn't costing us that much, because we would be using propane
Right.
instead of that, so it's just whatever the
Correct.
difference is, so.
We will wait to hear Commissioner Parker's wisdom.
I put to be determined on the
No, it's determined
pellet
already.
boiler room. So
I will bow to my fellow two commissioners and the man, and we'll keep the fake rocket out on the side, so. But I still think we should cut off the wings in the front section of this building. That's all I'm like.
In the spirit of compromise,
Oh, God.
Well, may I interrupt you?
yeah.
When is the next time we have to buy pellets?
Before the cold weather sets in.
Oh,
You
next
can buy
week.
it any time, within the next couple of months.
So it would be coming right up.
Yeah, it's in the budget this year. I budgeted for a silo full.
And you know, you've never been questioned on it either.
Well, no, I think we might have talked about it at the deli, maybe.
I do like the idea of a backup heating system.
Well,
That's a valid
that's
point.
the only reason I would think to keep it. It's there. Yes, propane's cheap right this minute.
Doesn't mean it's always gonna be cheap.
Correct. I would say at this point.
I do appreciate having redundancy.
Yes.
You know, that nursing home is a critical building. And if two boilers fail, it won't keep up. It'll keep up with one boiler fail, but not two.
Well, with that argument, I'd definitely say let's keep it.
Yes.
So we have a consensus that
Yeah.
we'll,
Yeah.
okay.
So Commissioner Parker, I think what you're proposing is keeping the yellow part and tearing everything else down.
Yes, preferably by burden.
And I'm asking.
Tearing it down or just not rehabbing it?
Tearing it, there's no sense in keeping it.
I would,
Tearing it down would
Because
be relatively.
he and I sat on a delegation over 10 years ago when we had the same argument, and we tore down the wrong buildings.
We should have done it then.
No, I should have done it then.
gosh, I was there.
Can I throw in
Yes, you may.
No.
comment?
No, you can.
In the spirit of,
The,
I think we want to keep the green part, yes?
oh yeah, we definitely want to keep the green part, but if we're going to be doing future central purchasing or central inventory, whatever name you want to call it, I would recommend keeping that back wing. We can tear down one wing easily, the one on the front side of the building, but the back one, we use a lot of that space in there. Every department that's in the nursing home has at least one storage room that they use for backup storage and bulk storage. To take that away would create a problem. I'd be asking for a rebuild somewhere else of a new building. So the fact that we have it and own it and use it, I don't think it should go away. One wing, yes. Two wings, we'd have a hard time with. And
What would you do with the original old entrance, or the entrance here that's in green also?
So I
Well-
think, oh, sorry.
again, we own it. It's not costing us more than annual maintenance to keep it alive. Last time we tore down two wings, just the tear down of the wings was about $350,000.
That was a while ago.
And that was 12 years
So
ago.
you can double that.
That was 12 years ago. I budget about $40,000 a year to keep heat and electricity in this building. So to tear down two wings for $400,000 or $500,000, it'd take a lot of 40,000s
Right.
to make up that.
Comments?
One of the suggestions is that we not do a commercial kitchen, rather just a smaller size kitchen in case it was needed here, and put the central purchasing, central procurement in the kitchen.
Well, this kitchen has to go because no one's really using it. I mean, no one. If we also can make an enlarged office space for our off-the-record room.
We could turn that into offices for the,
County Attorney's Office.
well, no, for the central purchasing and
Yeah.
our room.
The other thing about the wings is, well, what would we do with all this down through here? The old reception, kitchenette corridor.
Well, my office is right there by your watch.
Well, you're gonna get torn out, so.
No, it's-
We keep the golf carts over in that angled area at the very end. Yep, it's kind of, we keep 2 golf carts and a trailer in there, which would have to go somewhere if you tore it down. I'm kind of partial to my office. I don't want to see that torn down.
We could put
Selfish, I know, sorry.
Just can't believe you're not doing something for Carroll County.
What's that deadline, so to speak, on this?
We don't.
There is no deadline.
There isn't.
We don't have a deadline yet, it just, like us to come
The
to
bunnies-
some kind of agreement so that I can give something back to the USDA and we can grab that money if we're going to, before it's not there
The
anymore.
money's been earmarked for
Oh,
us.
right, yeah. I'm
There's
just-
no deadline to grab it.
I would
It's
just like to see and not any great engineering in-depth thing, but a brief outline of what you would use that wing for. Is that okay to ask?
Have you been through it at all?
No,
You
well,
should-
yeah, centuries ago.
No, you should go
When
back.
it was a nursing.
Yeah, you
But
should.
if you could just give us just a one-page thing on what you propose doing
Yeah.
and what it would be used for.
And we do have our pricing from last year when Siemens was giving us for each section. And
I agree with Gene, but we also need to do it for the yellow section too, because if we're gonna get rid of the industrial kitchen, that opens up a lot of space. Get rid of
Well, the laundry's going away.
The
I mean,
laundry's
it's
going
still
away.
there, and the space will still be there.
Right.
Yeah,
But the laundry's going away.
laundry's going away, kitchen's going away,
Boiler room will stay, electrical will stay.
get rid of the freezer.
All right, rather than belabor this right this minute, you want to take a look at it
Oh, I already took a look at it, I just
and
think.
come back to us?
I think Gene's right, though, we need to update, can't use this map anymore because the stuff here we're not even gonna do. We need to, I agree with Gene, I don't care if it's hand-drawn or, but a reallocation of what we're gonna use these spaces for once we dump them out.
Yeah, that's fine.
And the congressional funding is for creating a community hub of municipal, educational, and social services, I think, is how it was written.
Way back when, yeah.
So it's still, the yellow section would still serve that purpose, so.
Well, can I make a request that we come back with two different versions, one with a wing and one without the wings? And how we would do office space and storage. So if we just cut right through
If we
here.
put storage here
Sure.
instead of, okay, sure.
Yeah, okay.
Just to be fair, the only storage we really have is this, correct?
Correct.
That's it. There
We
is
have closets
there's no storage.
at the
over
nursing home.
Right.
There's no bulk storage, there's closets. And
Your desk.
we've got a lot of nursing home equipment, a lot of, you
there.
know,
Spare parts,
wheelchairs,
beds.
spare beds,
yeah.
mattresses, that we just
Your
can't
bulk.
store over there. We need the bulk storage over here.
Yeah.
And if it's not here, if you tear down this building, I'm gonna ask for 60,000
Storage unit
square
somewhere
foot
down the
warehouse,
street.
exactly.
Well, I've been pretty much convinced that this section's gonna stay with the old original, thanks to some serious arm twisting, but I still have questions about the wings, so. And,
Well, it would be crazy to give up the money if we can, I mean, it's a useful building, and
Yeah.
we do use the space.
And
It would be
part of
crazy
this,
to give
part
up
of this funding that we're trying,
sunstroke?
part of this funding that we're trying to whittle down is the asbestos abatement here.
Right.
You know, I've got a proposal that's been approved. We're just waiting by the commissioners, and the delegation, I believe, gave their nod. We're just waiting for this congressional funding to be approved.
We can't do anything else to the building unless USDA signs off on it, because their money's invested in the project. So we were able to do the roof repairs, because that's just standard maintenance, but asbestos removal or anything else we want to do to the building, we can't do it until the USDA signs off on it, if we're using their funding, so.
Okay,
We're kinda
are we
stuck.
clear on what we're gonna do
I think
going
so.
forward? You're gonna-
Yeah, Melissa and I put our heads together and
Okay.
come up with the napkin sketch for you.
Okay,
Okay,
thank you. Let's just get the conversation
we good? Commissioners?
going.
So far.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
All right,
What's that?
I think so.
All right, and
Thank you.
next, I don't
Thank
see,
you.
Yeah, we need to
Matches,
start
yeah.
getting people here earlier, just because we've been running so fast through all our meetings.
I
It
do,
should be okay, Will's now.
I do see Department,
You missed-
DPW Director DeWitt here, so.
And you have a copy of his report? Yep, okay,
Yes.
great. Thank you.
hi.
Morning.
Morning.
Should be pretty quick. Starting off with, obviously we've been doing a lot of lawn mowing with all the rain. It's got the grass growing pretty fast around here. trying to keep up with that. That's 2 to 3 day a week project, just on that alone. So it's a huge time, takes up a lot of time to keep on that. So been working on that. Last week I put on some new knives on the knotter knives on the square baler and got it all serviced up. Just waiting for 3 days in a row. I was hoping it was going to be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, but now they're showing rain Thursday afternoon. With the letter that Melissa sent me last week, I'm hoping some of the lower quality fields we have out back that we could round bale and wrap some of that and at least get some of that off. It wouldn't be that great of quality for square bales anyways. It's more cattle hay back there, so I'm hoping, if not today, tomorrow, start dropping some of that. We've had a couple of hay deliveries over to Camp Marist. We're working on the dump truck. Last year we put a new new PTO pump and hydraulic pump in it. And then I ran out of money when the gas tank started leaking. So we had budgeted that and we got the new gas tank in this year, and we got it almost back together, but there's just a lot of new hydraulic lines and stuff to go to the new pump, redesigning some stuff. So getting there on that, that's one of those projects that sits in the shop when we have a couple hours in the afternoon, a rainy day or something like that. We go work on it for a couple hours and then go do something else. It's kind of been on the least priority, but needs to get done. I installed a new water meter last week into the last house that we haven't been able to get a hold of. For that, I put a letter on their door and said we needed to get in there, and they called us back. And I also switched out another meter that we had going on issues with. We had a couple of broken readers when we did the second quarter reading this last week. So we went and switched those readers out. Just to give you guys a little background, is you got the meter which records the water anyways. It has a line going out to a pad, and the old-fashioned way was we would touch the pad. But we bought these readers that go over top of the pad, and now I can drive in the truck and it sends it all right to the truck in a handheld. So just because the readers aren't working doesn't mean we're not recording the water. We're still recording the water. We just have to jump out of the truck and go out and hit it manually, which is what we did. But once we identified those, we have taken them out. Took those down to Concord and found out, I thought we had a pretty good warranty. I think they're like a 10-year warranty on them. And so they send them out, and then the company either fixes them or replaces them for us. And so he says it can take a while. So we have a couple extra I try to keep on the shelf if we have an issue. So that's been good for being able to switch out. One of the houses that we went to that we've been having troubles reading, we went to switch out the reader, and the chipmunks or something had chewed the wire that goes down to the meter almost in half. And so looking at this week, we just found that last week, looking at this week to be able to get a hold of the homeowner. So we have to get into the house and run a whole new wire out for it. Another interesting thing I found out while we were down there last week is that the old meters that we took out, I had planned on just put them in a pile for scrap, with our scrap pile out here. And they told me that there's possibly up to $10 a piece that we can get for those if we turn them back in. It's not, we don't just get a check, but we get like a store credit.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you're talking over 50 meters, that's, $500 or whatever. So we're gonna work on, when we get time, dig those out and get them in a box, and I'll take those back down next trip we go down and see what we can get for a return on. Lots of third quarter and fourth quarter testing this year. So we just went down, while I was down in Concord last week, picked up the third quarter testing bottles. I'm kind of skipping as we go here, but the VOCs and SOCs are a lot of testing. I mean, it's like a box and a half of bottles that I have to go up there and fill. And normally we get waivers for those oftentimes. The VOCs as well. And the waivers are due the end of this year. So I called DES to ask about the waivers, and if we could, since they haven't expired, do we have to test this year? And she said, yes, you have to test. So in the third quarter we test one well, and fourth quarter we test the other 2 wells. And she's like, you got to test those, because if they test good, then in December you're eligible for the waiver. And the waiver often gives us 3 to 4 years, I believe it is, of not having to test. And SOC is very expensive testing, so it's nice when we can get those waivers and not have to pay for all that testing. So we're working on that. This beginning of the quarter had a lot of different reports that go to the state, from the water use report to our DBP, which is disinfectant byproduct reports, the CCR reports that we do once a year. We're done at the beginning of this quarter. So been working on quite a few reports for the state. We have out in our back field, we have a vault, and it has a computer. So basically when the wastewater, a tank fills up behind the jail, and the tank fills up, the pumps turn on. When the pumps turn on, it tells the computer out there which septic field, if you will, it's actually sand filtration, but septic field, which one to pump it into. And so every time it comes on, it rotates to a different one. And there's these relays in there, and the relays have, a couple months ago probably now, we had a problem with one. I had to call a guy out because I didn't know what was causing the problem. Found out that was the problem. We had a spare, we put it in. There's 10 of them out there. I ordered 11 new ones because he's like, these are really old and we should get some new ones in here, otherwise you continue to have some problems. So I ordered 11 new ones, so we have 10 brand new ones and a spare. They have just been on back order for, I keep checking every week to 2 weeks. I checked with him last week. He was hoping this week that they should be coming in. Not a guarantee, but it'd be nice to get those. What we have out there, knock on wood, is working okay. We haven't had any problems with it too much after we replaced that one, but I don't want to risk having any issues there. So we got those coming, hopefully. We got the last control box installed in the last 2 weeks on the wastewater side. So we had the electrician out for 2 different days. They got it installed. We've been spending a lot of time learning the control systems on it to make sure that everything is flowing. The important part about this particular one is that when everything comes from particularly the jail, it makes the biggest mess of this because all our other buildings have their own septic tanks, and we just get the liquid going down there, but the jail doesn't. It flows directly into our grinder building, and the grinder, there's a grinder and an auger, and the grinder grinds up things and the auger puts it into a trash can basically, and this control box that was running those is what went bad. And so every 2 to 3 weeks since late January, when we figured this problem out, we've had to hire our septic truck company to come in and suck all that stuff out that can't go through the grinder. So that's been nice that we have that up and going now. The grinder's working, the auger's working. We're just fine tuning the timing on everything because it's all built in a timer of when it would come on and off. So that's going good. The newer flow meter in the wastewater, so at the end of our wastewater system, when that pump turns on to send it out back, there's a flow meter that registers how much water is going out. That we have a permit from the state, DES permit, around 28,000 gallons a day that we're allowed to discharge. That flow meter got replaced last year because we had a lightning strike that took out a lot of things on the complex a year and a half ago. And we got a new meter out there, but I went to read it at the end of the second quarter. We read it on like the 25th of June, and it seemed normal. We went out on the 1st of July, and in 6 days we had way more water than it's supposed to be going through there. It's like impossible. And so I contacted the company to come out and see what's going on, why that's not reading accurate anymore. That is also important because we have to report that to the state quarterly as well. When I reported it to them, I knew that something was wrong, but I wanted to be accurate and tell them the truth of what was going on. She contacted me back, explained the whole story to her, and she said, I'm just gonna basically kind of like deny your submittal for right now. She's like, you really don't have to have it done till August 15th. So she's like, go ahead and get your meter guy out, figure out what's going on, and then resubmit the numbers for us. And I said, okay. I thought I had to have it done by the 10th of June, or 10th of July, but she said we had till the 15th of August. So working on getting that guy. I thought he was going to be here last week. He didn't, so I'm going to be putting a call into him to get him back out. Up on the hill, the brush cutting is all done. I just talked to the contractor probably 10 minutes before I came over here. They're hoping by the end of the week to get up and start working on that road. He's going to be needing an invoice. I told him he needs to send me an invoice. He wants to get, I think, 50% of it for materials paid for, so we can get going on that. And the water tank contract number 4 that we have going should be starting. Hopefully parts of it will be starting here at the end of the month, 1st of August, that we're looking to get that going. They still have one major issue that we won't pull the trigger to let them do is until they figure out the fire protection for the nursing home. That's been a issue that we have to make sure we have enough volume if something went wrong in that approximately 2-week time period that they're going to be shutting down our water tank up there. We're going to be putting in a smaller, just to get you up, we're going to put in a smaller tanks, temporary tanks, so they can go in and clean and repair our big tank. And that will take care of the domestic side of everything for the most part, but on the fire suppression side, it would not be enough, so we're working at different ideas that will supply water to the nursing home in case there was an issue. And other than that, the only other thing I'd have is to ask any of you, anytime you'd like I'd love to have you guys come down. I'd love to take you guys through the water and the sewer and drive around and show you a lot of what we have going on and what's coming up. So at any point, just please give me a call, and you know, I'd love to take you guys around and give you a tour and just show you what's going on around here, basically.
Hey, thank you.
So the water tank project is 2 weeks from the time they start? When does it get done?
I don't know, there's a lot in that contract, but the draining of the tank, they're talking about 10 to 14 days at the longest. They're thinking maybe a week, but the actual draining of the tank, fixing that, letting it dry, and refilling it, they were looking at no longer than like 2 weeks. Like I said, they're hoping a lot shorter than that, but they wanted to give me a longer number just in case. The other stuff we're going to have, there's going to be a lot of different control systems going in, new skaters that are being hooked up to our skater system in the wells, so we can start to see. We have no idea of what depth our wells are right now, like how much in a dry season, how much of our wells gone down. We don't have any of that instruments. All that stuff's going to be hooked up so that we can monitor it from my computer. And then they're also going to be fixing a little bit of the road up there, I believe, and they're talking about, there was a brush cutting part of there where the water line that goes up to if we were looking this way to the courthouse to the left side, there's our main water line comes down through there. They're going to be having a crew come in and clean that out again. So that's well defined. I can't remember all the things in it, but
So a month, 2 months, how long before they're done the whole thing? Before winter? Or?
oh yeah, I suspect once they get going, we're going to be done by, before October was my impression from the meetings, that it's going to get rolling pretty fast when they do.
Next question, water billing. Are we all clear on the water? Are we all set up with the water billing, the meters? Everything's working correctly?
Yes. Yep.
Karen's okay with all that?
Yep. Yeah, we read all the meters to her last week and sent all the stuff. As far as I know, everything was good. We had a couple of those that we had to hand read and write down for her because the readers were, broken, that we replaced. The only two, as I mentioned in the past, is we have 2 trailers that have water meter pits that we don't know where the pits are, so those haven't been replaced. One's working fine, so it's not been a big deal. The other one hasn't been working all of a sudden in those last 2-3 quarters. But that's the church that nobody's there. They use minimum water anyways down there. But we do need to figure out a price to have those dug up if we want to put the new water meters in them.
Yeah, but the residential ones are all good to go?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Questions, commissioners?
Thank you.
Thank you. Will.
And again, anytime you guys have a chance, I'd
Yeah,
love
I'll give you a call.
to.
at
Yeah,
some
I'd
point.
love to have you guys come down and show you guys on the water stuff. Thank you.
Tours more here, bailiwick.
What's that?
Sewer tours more here, bailiwick.
All right.
Oh, look. Our HR director's here.
My next
You were actually before this, but we were running quickly, so you may,
Guys have a good day, thank you.
Thank you too.
Square goals.
Morning.
good morning.
Morning.
This is Linda Machette, Human Resource
Our Human
Director.
Resources Director.
It's nice to know everybody does have voiceovers now.
Yes.
Okay. So the report I have, to keep you up to date, recruiting continues to be very, very successful using the ZipRecruiter site that we're using. Resignations are also down, which is exciting. So we finished June with a net gain of 8 employees. Yep, for a total headcount of 287.
Saw that.
Already for July, we've got 4 new hires. 1 in corrections, 2 at MVC, and 1 in dispatch. So doing quite well. In addition to the Zip recruiting, Deputy Director Taylor Gunn attended the LNA Health Career Job Fair in Manchester on June the 27th to catch the graduates that were finishing up in their LNA certification program. So she actually gets to meet with the folks after graduation. And then in addition, we are given a roster with name and contact information so she can follow up with these people. And so that has proven very, very successful. Even though it's down in Manchester, they're one of the few programs in the area, so they draw from everywhere, including our area. The employee referral program is also proving effective. Our recent corrections officer that started was a result of an employee referral. So one of the other COs referred this gentleman. We're finally seeing an uptick in applications for the corrections officers. There was a little bit of a lull in the action. So we are optimistic about filling the open positions that we have. As you know, negotiations are ongoing with the National Corrections Employees Union. And they're going very, very well. We actually had a very productive meeting last week where, they made their proposals, we caucused, we had a conversation, we came back, we responded. So we're, in the past, it's been kind of okay, they lob it on the table and then we all go home and then we come back. And it was a long meeting, it was very productive. So next meeting is scheduled for the 23rd of July. And then shortly there'll be some folks coming in from MVC so that we can do this month's longevity. We have one honoree, and she's got 35 years of service with the county. There's 24 employees this year who are meeting a milestone, either 5-year, 10-year, 15. But yeah, we have quite a number of folks who have quite a bit of longevity with us. Benefits, I've already told you we survived open enrollment. The tail end of that was bringing in AFLAC and Colonial Life. We have an arrangement with them that allows people to purchase supplemental insurances through payroll deduction, and those folks came in and met. They set up camp first in the jail, then over at the nursing home, and then in the administration building so they can catch folks. So it's a variety of insurances from AD&D to whole life, etc. So that's been a nice benefit with folks. And then just as a reminder, check your schedules. We have the employee cookout is going to be Thursday, right over there, from 11 to 2. So July 17th, 11 to 2. Dining Director Delisle and Nursing Home Administrator Rich LaBeouf are going to be manning the grill. So they're going to be cooking up a bunch of food. Recreation has brought in a bunch of games, including a dunk tank. Feel free to sign up. I'm going to
Rich volunteered.
I know. I'm going to be a donkey as well. Yes.
Rich has already
I just volunteered you.
Yeah, so I'm going to be a donkey as well. So we'd love to see if you've got time. So that is life in HR for now.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We're going to do the longevity. I think the people here,
Oh, excellent.
I believe.
Yay!
You ready for your photo op?
You're welcome to come and join me.
I stay at
You're welcome to come and join me for the presentation.
Victoria Garland.
This is a chairman's job.
Come on down.
That's why you make the extra nothing.
If I can stand up here. It's not easy.
All those days on the boat.
Oh,
It's so
it's
hard,
not
isn't
easy.
it? I know.
35 years. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Here's a pin.
Thank you.
Thank you. Victoria Garland, 35 years of service with Carroll County. Thank you very much for your service. We appreciate you and all of the other fine people who work here. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bravo.
Hey.
She is prepared to speak, she said. 18 minutes.
That's good.
That's it.
Linda, oops, that's it, good.
That's all I have.
Okay.
I mean, we've got non-publics, but I
All right,
think
she's got a
we've
posse on it. Answer that
Okay.
question.
Other business, commissioners' comments and reports.
Where'd Damon go?
I don't know what
I
they,
know, I was just thinking that.
I guess, did Damon?
He had one question and I answered it through a text, so we're good.
Oh, good, so, okay, good. Yeah, before we go,
Thank you.
Thank you.
You could see.
Thank you very much.
I'll go out of order here just a little bit.
No.
Because I know Mr. King sometimes has questions while our HR director's here. Well, I'll do public comment now, if you would.
Fred came from Wolfboro.
Yes, Rick came from Wolfboro. I was noticing when you were going through the approvals and the manifest, and you said the July 3rd was quite $1.2 million. Can we get kind of a breakdown why that may have peaked at?
There was a big payment for somebody in there. I forget if it was BS or somebody.
I can look it up.
I'd have to look at it. I don't
Yeah, you
remember
know,
off the
maybe
top of my
nice
head.
just to kind of know where, that's separate from the payroll, but I assume that the agency would be part of that.
As it is every week, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Seeing no further public comment,
I
Wharton?
have a question.
Yes.
On the renovation of the annex building, if you're going to tear down part of the annex building, do you have to remediate for asbestos before you can tear down?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
No matter what you do, the
Just
asbestos
wanted
has
to-
to go.
clarify that since, yeah. Thank you.
Seeing no further public comment, I believe we need a non-public under
Can you read them?
A and C.
we will go, I'll need a motion to go into non-public under New Hampshire RSA 91-A:32A and C.
Yes.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call.
Aye.
Commissioner
Chandler.
Chandler. Commissioner Parker.
Yo.
Commissioner McGee, yes.
9:32.
9:32.
What are A and C, by the way?
A and C are, A is public employee dismissal, promotion, compensation, or investigation, and C is reputation of any person other than a member of this board or subdivision thereof.
The usual suspects.
Usual suspects.
Probably.
Shall we?
Shall.
Listen. Take a look at my chair.
And Fred,
Coming out only to adjourn, by the way.
the manifest for 7-3 was that much because we paid the final payment on the roof project, so it was $680,000 check for that.
That was the spike down.
Yep.
I knew there was something in here this big. Remember what it was? Yeah. Thank you, Karen.
9:33.
Adjourn as soon as
He said that's why he left.
I was here for 18 months. I didn't even know half of that. They would half of the stuff. Nobody really tells you, especially when you're working with,
I wanted to know what
especially when
demon
you're
was.
working with,
10:18.
10:18, we're back on line, are we?
You don't even have to sit
Yes.
down
I guess I'm not going to bother.
because we're breaking out.
having no further business, we will adjourn until the call. Oh, I'm sorry, we have to come out of non-public and seal the minutes under disclosure would likely have an adverse effect on the reputation of a person other than a member of the public body.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, now we will adjourn until the
So
call of the
moved.
chair.
10:19.
We are moving faster on meetings, that's for sure.
10:19.
Let's see if you take this.
Somewhat slowly.
You gotta make it, Gene.
Walked into a spider web. Feel it all over the room.
It was